Yeah, so this was an interesting story that I had no idea about and just got recently released. Michael Jackson refused a Tupac collaboration because of Biggie, says the Machiavelli producer. Yeah, imagine a Michael Jackson Tupac record.
Wow.
That would have been.
Michael Jackson refused because of Biggie?
Probably because Michael Jackson doesn't like to get involved in beef.
Violence. Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah, because he actually wanted to work with 50 at one point.
I was trying to end, you said the Ja Rule shit, the beef.
No, with the game.
Or with the game.
Ja Rule, I don't think he ever, because Ja Rule,
with the game, yeah.
Because game never got really, well, people got shot and eventually led to crazy things. But at the time, Ja Rule is a different situation. It's actually serious. Real shit happened. But Michael Jackson, with the game thing, he wanted them to get back together, be cool. That's what the game says. That's what Diddy says. Or game says Diddy said. So people are saying game is lying, but whatever. Michael Jackson's all about peace. So obviously there's two artists beefing. He's not going to do a song with the other one or the other one. He's not going to get involved at all. So it makes sense. Let's go over the article. Tupac's The Don Killuminati, the 7-Day Theory, released just 2 months after September 1996. Murder under the alias Machiavelli wasn't a star-studded affair like his previous album, All Eyes on Me, where All Eyes on Me boasted blockbuster collaborations like Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Method Man, DJ Quick, George Clinton. Machiavelli featured mostly R&B singers and members of Pac's group, The Outlaws, with production coming from lesser-known names from Death Row's Whack Room at the Can-Am Studios. However, the album almost featured an A-list collaboration that would have gone down in the history books. In BET's Oral History of the Don Killuminati 7-Day Theory, published earlier this month to coincide with what would have been Tupac's 51st birthday, Quincy Q.D.3 Jones, the son of legendary Quincy Jones and producer To Live and Die in L.A., revealed Pac's camp reached out to Michael Jackson in hopes of featuring him on Thug Nature, which was originally intended for the album. However, the King of Pop turned down the request for one simple reason: out of loyalty to Pac's rival, Notorious B.I.G., who he worked with on this time around the year before. He said, so I set up a meeting at Neverland Ranch, who worked with, set up a meeting set up a meeting at Neverland Ranch. He says, I go up there and told Michael about it. Do you know what Michael said? He liked Biggie. Thug Nature, which samples Jackson's 1983 thriller hit Human Nature, didn't end up making the album. It eventually wound up on the 2000 Death Row compilation, Too Gangsta for Radio, as well as various posthumous Tupac projects. Pac would take all my beats, including the ones I would never play for people, he said. I learned a lesson that you got to be spontaneous more, and he taught me how to just think and do it. So,
very nice.
Damn, the album sold 660,000 copies the first week when it got released. Certified quadruple platinum. But he did want to work with 50, so that song Monster was a song that 50 got on.
Mm-hmm.
And then he worked with Drake, Don't Matter to Me, but he never knew Drake. He knew 50 though. So yeah, man.
I'm sure Michael Jackson wanted to work with a lot of people.
Yeah. I'm actually,
I mean, not a lot of people maybe, but like Pac, Biggie, 50,
anybody would work with Michael Jackson.
Blah, blah,
Michael
blah.
Jackson reached out to you and wants to work with you. It's a wrap, man.
Like, you can't really say no.
Nobody would ever say no.
You crazy?
You'd be disrespecting the greatest of all time.
Why did you not want to work with me?
Yeah, I think Michael Jackson was really gearing up to do a comeback. That would have been amazing. I think he would have delivered an album with dope features.
Yeah, if he would have done an album with, rappers collaborating.
No, he was doing that. Yeah, that's what he was planning on doing. 50 Cent, Akon was on the album.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, it just never, he ended up dying. The album came out after. Some of the album was fake. By the way, the vocals were fake on some songs because they faked it just to try to sell the album because it wasn't finished. And yeah, Michael Jackson's estate has dealt with Michael Jackson stuff terribly, by the way. There's so many things that they failed to re-release. There's so many things that they mistreated. But yeah, man, crazy, crazy story that Michael Jackson's loyalty stood with Biggie. It seems like these guys are like icons. Like I don't know why. It seems weird when you talk about these people that passed away that they're just like, I've never seen them or nothing. You just think of that like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's
It's
like,
weird. It's like a weird somebody you've never seen, but you always see. You know, Does that makes sense. You've
yeah.
never seen him in person. Like you don't even know if Tupac. Like we've never, like the only people I've seen Tupac hung out with him are the people that were with him. So it's just like crazy. These type of stories, kind of.
Like we're talking about people that we don't know, we never met, or
I mean, we do that every day, but I mean, like these guys just seem like because they died at a certain time, especially Pac and Biggie, they died so young. It just seems like a myth, like a
yeah, like
it
some
doesn't
kind of story somebody's
yeah
made
it's-
up or something. I
doesn't
don't know.
seem real. It's kind of crazy.